forgotten. Is she in that like weird castle? Is she in here? Because she's nowhere on the map. She's literally completely just... Yeah, she's here. Why are you here? Moon, June, Platoon. Ugh. These rhymes are terrible. What's the use? Everything okay? Oh, cool. Actually, I could do with your help. You see, I've been trying to find some healthier ways to express my emotions, so I've been writing a lot of poetry. That's great. That's great. But I'm really stuck on this poem about what happened to me, about the forgetting. Okay. You are really good at this sort of thing. You know, poems and expressing your feelings, though words, through words and all that junk. I say stuff like that, not gonna lie. It's like an all that junk. Because it's like, oh, do I really want to express how I'm feeling? No. I'm trying to get better. Great, maybe we can get through this together. There are 3 verses. Oh, do I have to? Fine. Fine. It's okay. It's 12 o'clock, but okay. There's one thing about being jealous and wishing I was still a ruler. Well... There's one about being jealous and wishing I was still a ruler. And one about being afraid to get older. And one about being executed. Okay, let's start with the ruler. Once I was a ruler of all I shabbered, but now I'm cast out and I feel so afraid. Nothing I do to make the word right. Something. Wrong with that? That's a tough one. For one, it doesn't really rhyme anyway. More like a limerick. That's a tough one. I thought we just did that. Once I was a ruler and I'm being cast and I feel afraid. Yeah, okay, so something. That's a tough one. Getting older. As I watch the clock tick and the sun rise and set, I fear what I love I am doomed to forget. That's a good one. I like that. But I've never been the one to do what I'm told. Then I need a line that rhymes with told. So many things rhyme with told, fold, bold, cold. It seems there's no place I will ever belong. And all the words seem to come out all wrong. I get that. I really, really do. But I'll wait for an answer. I'll wait for a sign. Yoda, 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 something that rhymes with sign. Now I need a rhyme. Will the Lord give me a sign? Help, I've gone blind? Let me think about that one. Maybe we ask the help from the other villagers. You want to ask other villagers, but would any of them really get how I feel? You know what? You'll be very, very surprised how many people deal with depression and all that kind of thing, and that the most happiest person on earth was depressed and unfortunately did something that was incredibly permanent. That's why it's very important to talk about these sort of things. We've got a lot of villagers here. I know some of them will understand exactly how you feel. And don't think they'll laugh at my poetry. Of course not. Everyone will love it. You can't let those fears stop you from sharing your creativity. You know what? You're right. I'm just a little nervous about talking to them myself. But here, I'll give my scrap of paper with what I've written so far. Great. I guess now I'll find some get some poetry help from other villagers. Okay, so who exactly are we going to help? Because I do think I do need to help the forgetting with her stuff before I can get Peter Pan. Because obviously she's on the loading screen, she's on the cover. So Peter Pan has to have something to do with her. And obviously she keeps on bringing up the skull. So I can only imagine. Okay. Get some help from other villagers. A jealous wannabe ruler. Someone nervous about getting older. You see, and that's another thing, because she's talking about getting older, so it must be her that's connected to Peter Pan. Someone who was unfairly exiled. Simba? Simba was unfairly exiled by a Scar. Oh, green box. This is my world after all. Someone who was unfairly exiled. So yeah, that's Simba. Hello, gorgeous. Great, wanted to see you. Is everyone getting along? My buddy Timon is still a little nervous around Nala before they met. She tried to eat Pumbaa. Dinner party? Have a proper dinner about it. Bugs. Okay, but Simba was unfairly exiled. It can't be Scar because that was Yo. Call here at last. Speak to my advice about ruling the village. Start by insisting fear in subjects. Forgetting needs help writing poetry. He was not unfairly exiled, I do want to say. Everything he did justified him being exiled, okay? It's like, for one, he killed his brother, also known as the king. So I don't think him being exiled was exactly unfair. Forgetting needs help writing poetry. I thought you might be able to help because you owe the forgetting for what you did to them. You have such a way with words, you might be able to help relate to the situation. Well, I must admit, I am a bit intrigued. The forgetting is looking for a way to compare this verse. Once I was a ruler of all I served, but now I'm cast out and have nothing to do. What should be the next line? Haven't the faintest idea. It's not like I could possibly relate. Come on, Scar. Those feelings aren't just a little bit familiar. Oh! Fine. Perhaps it does remind me of something. I remember what it was like to watch Mufasa rule over the Pride Lands. He had no sense of the king's real power. This is the thing, I feel like Mufasa was very, he was very much king. King's real power. If I were king, every animal in the grove, I told myself I would rule over the darkness until one day I could claim the light. Scott, that's it. You're a poet and you didn't even know it. What are you baffling about? That's the perfect rhyme. Exactly how the forgetting felt. Nothing seems to make the world right. I'll take the darkness if I can have the light. I suppose it does have a quite wretched ring to it, doesn't it? Oh, a jealous wannabe ruler. Someone who is nervous about getting older. Oh, you've caught me in the middle of a daydream. No, because at one point you were nervous about getting older. Mother Gothel? So it seems to be like villains. Yeah, so it's Mother Gothel. So yeah, it's all villains. So next one will be Ursula. Unfairly cast out for good reason. Have a little chat. What is it, dear? Come to compliment me and my brilliant blah 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 blah. No, I wanted to talk to you about the forgetting. Oh, this isn't about that little curse, is it? That was years ago. No, it's not about that. Yet. Really? The two of you must learn to let things go. That's funny. I'm giving you a chance to make this better. Fine. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. Just tell me what it is. The forgetting needs help with some poetry. Well, why didn't you say so? I was trying to. The forgetting needs help with this verse. As I watch the clock tick the sunrise and set, I fear love and I am doomed to forget, but nothing blah 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 blah, as I'm told. They need a good rhyme for told. Alright, the first thing, tell me, why didn't you come to me with this verse? It's about afraid of getting over. So I thought, me, afraid of something a bit as that. Oh darling, don't be ridiculous. I never give it a thought, really, because I've got an entirely film that I've watched God knows how many times to say different. You can tell the forgetting that it's time, perhaps. That time passes, but it's how you spend your time that matters. Simply do that. Looking after yourself, there's nothing magical about it. Of course, it does help. Devastatingly charm, after all, charm never gets old. Wait, Mother Gothel. That's it. That's perfect rhyme. I've never been one to do what I'm told. I'll care for myself. Charm will never grow old. Of course, perfect. It's from me. Someone who was unfairly exiled. So it has to be Ursula. Where is the sea witch? There. So if it's going on villains, it has to be Ursula. Yeah, plus she's got that above us, so maybe. Hello, angelfish. In the mood for a little bargain? Not today. The forgetting needs some help with their poetry. For them, I'll insist free of charge, just this once. Oh, how kind of you. Here's the verse they can't finish. It seems like there's no place where I feel like I belong. For all the words all comes out wrong. I'll wait for the answer, wait for a sign. Well, the child certainly knows how to turn a phrase, don't they? Those lines remind me of how I felt when Trident cast me out. I vowed that one day I'll take back what was rightfully mine. So, you weren't unfairly cast out, duck. Haha, Ursula, that's it. But I'll wait for the answer, I'll wait for a sign. And someday take back what is rightfully mine. I'm brilliant, I'm giving such a pearl away for free. It's really your lucky day. Pain in the ass. Okay, so she's still in the return to forgetting and finish the poem. She's literally in the castle. Why she's going to go there when I literally made her a room, I don't know. Where is she? Ow. Okay, so she's got to be somewhere in that castle. Do I really have to explore that fucking castle again? Ah, stop growling at me. Right, seriously, they're forgetting I really don't like being down here. Is she all the way upstairs? Honestly, forgetting I don't like being in down here. Bah, there you are. Seriously, why? Just why? Hey, I got some suggestions for your poem. You did? Really? Nobody laughed at it. Nope, nobody laughed. The lines, And some afraid, blah 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 blah. It's beautiful. Who suggested that line? Believe it or not, Scar. He knows a thing or two about feeling that way. Well, really, I have to talk to him about it sometime. I'm hoping it makes up for how he treated you. Well, it's a start. Next. Watch the clock tick tick, sunrise, sunset. I fear for what I love, I'm doomed to forget. But I've never been the one to do what I'm told. I'll care for myself. Charm will never get old. Well, that's deep. Who gave you that line? Mother Garful, actually. I think it's pretty nervous about getting old. Oh, really? Considering this is her own special way of saying sorry for what she tried to do to you with the curse and all that lot. I can forgive her, but that doesn't mean I'll forget. No one is saying when someone does something mean to you that you have to forget it. Just learn from these situations. You can forgive, but not forget. It seems like I have no place where I belong, and all my words seem to come out all wrong. But I'll wait for an answer, I'll wait for a sign, and one day I'll take back what's rightfully mine. Wow, blah blah blah. Who came up with that one? Ursula. King Trident exiled her, you know. Oh, really? Well, it would be a good conversation starter. I'm so proud of this poem now. I think I can actually share it with everyone in the village. Wow, that's a big step. I know it is, but I think I'm ready to do it. Well, we could create a special place in the village for sharing creativity. But you'll never need a microphone for sure. Everyone can hear you. Wow. Good thinking, me. Good thinking. That will be great. It shouldn't be too hard. Sorry. I think I've got all those in my inventory. Gather materials. Yeah, now I just need to get out of here. There we go. Oops. I went right past it, didn't I? Right, so I've got all the materials. I've now got to go back to the forgetting. Just make sure she's not out here. And give her the materials. Where is she? Why are we back in this creepy place forgetting? I shouldn't have to be back here. Where is she? Is she up there? Why? Why? There you are. Took so long because I had to grow more cotton. Wow. What is all this stuff? Just what we need to make a special poem. Sorry, I'm tired. Cover. Really, this is great. But I'm kind of nervous. I've never spoken in front of people before. What do you do when you're nervous? Try to pretend I'm feeling excited. Take a deep breath. Let myself freak out. But only a little bit. Oh, okay. I'll try it. 10 seconds of freaking out starting now. What if I mess up? What if I embarrass myself in front of everybody? Blah 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 blah. Thumbs up. I actually feel a little better. I mean, getting it out there really does help. Okay, let's put this together. Ta-da! It's looking great. Not to share your poems with the village. Last favour I've got to ask. What? Come on, I want to go to bed. I added a new line to the end of the poem. It's kind of about you. And being back in Dreamlight Valley. I was hoping you could help me finish it. And now at last I found my place. My old mistakes have been erased and a best friend. Here's my face. That one. I love it. It really does feel like the time I've spent with you. I've been able to fix so much what went wrong. The poem is finally finished. If you set this up, we'll be good to go. In the Forgotten Lands? Why in the Forgotten Lands? You just know to get down? No. There we go. Great, can we start coming into this freaky castle? I mean, look at it. We're trying to avoid this. This was happening to my village. So tired. Okay, you want it in the Forgotten Lands. Shall we put it by your treehouse I just can't get rid of? Put it with Jack's. You know what, let's put it here. There. Oh, there we go. There we we go, that's better. Love it. Check on the forgetting after the where'd it go? After the poetry reading. Is the forgetting here? Don't tell me I have to go into that bloody freaky book. I do. I'm sick of going into this freaky dicky place. Can we just close up the border? So she can't keep on going in here. I mean, seriously. Check in on the forgotten. Ah, got you here. The poetry reading went so great. I'm really glad you helped me out with this, Cole. It's funny, I'm starting to feel not so forgotten anymore. Oh! Well, we need to figure out a new name for you. Yes! Finally! That would be fun. After all those poems, I'm running low on creativity right now. I'll have to think of the name some other time. Oh, what? But one thing's for sure. The more at home I feel, the more old memories seem to be coming back, like School Rock. I can't stop thinking about that place. I think there's something important about it. Maybe we used to visit it or something. Whatever it is, I hope we figure it out. Thanks again, Cole. Merlin really liked my poem. It whipped him up for this next adventure. Whip this up for our next adventure. What is it? Even more miracle pickaxe potion. Huh. Let's just go check on Skull Rock. Even more. If you apply this to your pickaxe, you'll be able to mine even more gems than ever. For 15 uses. Okay. But still nothing new about the skull. Brilliant. Well, on that note, I'm off to bed. Because it is, 7 minutes past 1 in the morning. Great, I still gotta get my uniform off and get this makeup off. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one for possible more of dealing with the forgetting. But at least now we're gonna think of a name for her. Either we think of a name or she thinks of a name. But yeah. Fantastic. Is she still in that bloody place? Uh-huh. What was the point of me making her a room in my castle? Anywho, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Nighty night.